Hi everybody, Mila here from Mila's Soap Shack. I thought I would show you how I make my olive blossom soap. I call it my bling soap because it's white and I put glitter on it. And I've been making this, I don't know, shortly after I started making soap a few years ago. So I love it, and it's my tried and true fragrance. So I've already got my oils measured, weighed, got my lye water here, and I've added my titanium dioxide. I actually don't add any other goodies. I find my recipes pretty good without them. So I'm just going to give it another blend here to make sure everything's mixed. We'll have to see how loud my stick blender sounds online or on the video. I've actually had this stick blender for over 15 years. Got it as a wedding gift and never used it. It was back, you know, when people did smoothies and all that stuff, and just never was into that. I think I made like whipped cream once, you know, with skim milk to be, you know, fat-free or whatever, and never ever used it. So when I started making soap, I thought, oh my gosh, I've already got a stick blender, and it's a good one. What is it? It's a Braun. I mean, really, you can't. I bought a stainless steel one, or I got one for my birthday, and I used it. And all I did was put air bubbles in my soap. So now I just use it for lotions because it's stainless steel, and I can put it in the dishwasher to clean it. So I'm probably got my lye water a little warm, but I do want to get my soap batter thick because I like to do my textured tops. This fragrance usually behaves, so I really don't have to worry. I was hoping my recipe would be a little whiter, but what can you do? It's got, what does this have in here? Mostly olive oil. Oh, I shouldn't say mostly olive oil. Olive oil, palm kernel, castor, and some rice bran. Rice bran is one of my favorite oils to use. I love it. I think it adds a lot of creaminess to my soap. I will have to say, palm kernel is very lovely too. I find it to be gentle and good for my skin. I'm kind of out of the groove of making soap. It's kind of been a while. So whenever I come back to making soap, I just go with my olive blossom. It's usually a good confidence booster if it works out. Oh, just so you know, I'm going to be putting it in my little silicone mold, and I've got it reinforced with wood. And what I do is I put it in this shoebox with a lid, and I'll put it on a heating pad for a while, and then I might pop it into a warm but off oven. I don't like to leave my oven on because, oh, you forget about these things, you know. It's safer if I don't. And if I do leave it on, no, it just gets hot. If I do, I'd have to watch it like a hawk, and I don't know. I get on the internet, watch YouTube videos, and before you know it, it's a half hour. I mean, you could ruin your soap by then. So I just added the fragrance, and I like this fragrance because it seems to behave well usually. I mean, if you soap at a warm temperature, you will have acceleration. And the fact that I'm using palm kernel, castor, my recipe does accelerate on its own. So that's why I have to be really careful. I can feel it getting thicker right now. But I do still like the stick blend in my fragrance a little bit, just to get it. Oh, I don't want air bubbles, that's for sure. So it's getting thick, so I think I'm, yep, good to go. Like I said, I don't mind pouring thick. I don't like air bubbles in my soap, but you know, a little bit's fine. But if I can prevent that, that's fine with me too. Now hopefully my stick blender doesn't tip over. So give her a stir here. Kind of a yellowy white, that's fine. I think I must have used different oils. I've been switching oils for how long? I don't know what I used back then, what made it work. Probably some expensive stuff. Probably should have turned my mold the other way. Sorry for the light. I'm in my basement and I don't have my real, it's just dark down here. It's partially finished down here, but you know, I don't have any egress windows. It's just the, now I'm going to overfill these a little bit because I really want my soaps taller. This mold is it actually inspired me to change my bar sizes. You know, I was just looking for something, my friend Monet recommended this. I was just looking for something easy to use, and I forgot my towel, hold on. I was looking for something easy to use, like no lining, and she's like, oh, look at this, and it was like, it's a miracle. It's what I want. So I did get it pretty thick. So I'm gonna really have to think on this. And there goes my stuff. That's fine. This table can get as dirty as it wants. Same with my towels. I don't care. Okay, so sorry about the noise. This is probably in there as good as it's gonna get. Let me get a paper towel here. Like I said, I'm out of touch with soaping, so I'm probably kind of flailing here. And it's just a little batch too. Come on, Patty, get with it. So I want to get it cleaned up before I start texturing. It smells really good. So I just kind of, oh, this is nice and thick. Don't be afraid to go deep and even get it out of the mold, you know what I mean? And don't play too much. These are probably going to be too tall for my packaging, but I'm going to leave it. I can already tell they're going to be different sizes, but that's fine. I don't mess with it too much. That way it'll stop. It'll all stay the same consistency. If you keep messing with the tops, you're going to get problems. I always forget about the corners. I'm a little worried this is going to be a little tall, so let me put it down just a little bit. There. Okay, I've got a little glitter. I've been using this stuff forever. I don't put a lot on, and I just kind of, I don't have a special applicator or anything. I just use this little teaspoon I got from, I don't know, some company where they give you free stuff in your order. I like it because it's really, it looks pink. Depending on the light, it'll look different colors. Thing about glitter, it will get everywhere. So I try not to use a ton of it. Okay, that's that. Done with that, and then I'll just spray with some alcohol. This is 91% isopropyl. Kind of helps everything stick too, I think. And so I really won't clean it off till, boy, I'm getting soap all over me. Look, I got soap on my towel. I'm a mess. And I'll just put it in here in my little soap, a little box. And I'll go upstairs and get her to gel. And gel, you won't see a soap with titanium dioxide gelling. You kind of have to just kind of feel for it. it'll just get soft. So that's that. Hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching. Mila Soaps over and out.